your face in a diner glass, right where you used to sit and laugh. That old jukebox play Ring of Fire. Funny how it still lights that wire. You moved on with your big old plans. Guess I never fit in that kind of dance. I stayed behind with my old truck. You drove off, never looked up. Ain't no anger, ain't no fight, but damn, it still keeps me up at night. No slamming doors, no saying lies, just a slow goodbye in your quiet eyes. But I still got that song on my radio when I drive alone. Still got that beat in my chest when the rain taps down like you never left. Still smell your perfume in this cab. Still hear you laughing when I play it back. You let go like it was nothing wrong, but I still got that song. Barstool ain't much of a friend, but it don't talk back, don't pretend. Every sip just buys me time to rewind you in my mind. You were the melody I can't rewrite, even now in the dead of night. But I still got that song in my bones where you used to belong. Still got your ghost on these strings. Every chord still stings. You said goodbye like a quiet home. Left me here when the morning comes. Ain't got you, but it won't be long till I'm free of this. Still got that song. Said you missed my truck and the way I'd move. You said don't hang up, and I said why? You said we're done, now you're crying this time. I ain't mad, but I ain't the same. I'm not the guy that you used to blame. Last night, stopped the kids last night, like you hear the whine, and you still ain't fist on not getting last night. Every day I bought and grind, kiss me rolling no hound, and everything is speaking on me. Yeah, last night, scarce now, scarce now. You called again around 2:30. Said you missed my truck and the way I'd move. You said don't hang up, and I said why? You said we're done, now you're crying this time. I ain't mad, but I ain't the same. I'm not the guy that you used to blame. Last night, got the candle last night, like you hear the whine, and you still ain't feel it going last night. Everything I did went back, keeps the woman more hell. Ain't every time you're sticking on me in last night. Everything we're doing back keeps me wanting more how. Ain't everything is breaking on me year less now. Yes, nights gone could dream the last night, bucket hit a wide, and you still lay your feelings goal I didn't last night. Everything I know and back keeps me wondering, boy, how ain't everything you're sticking on me, yeah, last night. Scarce night, scarce night.
Rolled out with a coffee stain, midnight tang, no set lane. Left a note on the tricks and lights to throw it up by the go right. Passport dust, custom wrap, has to sold, but I ain't looking down. Radio's lure ties on up. I lost every fight on this road. Down Hugan shows where I escaped. This love don't fit wood brace. Got gas money, good space. Don't live you beer. Don't crash the trains, don't fold me. Gabby save my dry night. Stick good and drought all night. No blood, no rain, don't have a train. Just open sky, highway rain. Tons of Pisco's Rito Lane. Gas money, and couldn't have stayed. Lily girl with a cookie grit said you drive, you were just drifter. I stayed both, so sudden till poured and drank it a glass nectar. Oh, Bruce, won't lie, your force is blind. Say some force breaks, some force stress climb. We left like hell, that I on the scars. She sent you thorn heels, staying arms. Hey, gas money, in the streets. Few wrong drags, a few heartaches. Ain't got no, she built them body free and see it on her and the nose on me. No house, no ocean, open frame. She said you went, I said I take something small, just not fate. My gas money and goodness day. Used to think I needed gas. You're out just steal those travelers times. Your feelings blind, no settled bind. Just some on hold and a no wait time. Got gas money, did mistakes. A shaking chain, and the mess I made. Road ain't gone, I just knew now. Left more on the drive around. No with you, no heartbreak way. Just the sky, twist of fate. And Fritos red float us with away. The gas money and good mistake.
Old swing rope hanging from a maple limb, barefoot running till the sky went dim. Mama's voice calling from the porch light low. Wash your hands, I'd pretend slow. Fire
the summer heat. That was freedom underneath my feet. We kicked up backyard dust. No big plans, just childlike trust. Built our dreams out of sticks and stone. Never knew how fast we'd grow. Now it's all tucked deep in time, but it hits like a homemade wine. Sweet and warm, but it don't last long. Like backyard dust, it's here then gone. First kiss, hid behind the old wood shed. Heard my heart louder than what I said. Carved initials in the old oak skin. Swore I'd never leave that town again. But the world came calling with a bigger name. Left that field, but it stayed the same. We kicked up backyard dust before we knew about giving up. Built our hearts on that simple ground. Now we chase things we can't pin down. Still I'd trade this grown-up rush for one more night in that old hush, where life was loud but the hurt was none. In backyard dust under setting sun. In backyard dust under setting sun.
The sky turned soft with hues of gold. A brand new story to be told. Through darkest nights I found my way. Now comes the light of breaking day. The embers glow beneath my skin. Steady spark that won't grow dim. No storm can steal the strength I've grown. A fire burns forever, no. There's a fire in the morning light, burning fierce and shining bright. It's the hope that never fades, guiding me through all my days. I've walked through valleys cold and deep, faced the winds that made me weak. But with each dawn I rise anew, chasing dreams I'm meant to pursue. So here I stand with heart afire, fueled by strength and pure desire. The morning light will lead me home, where courage builds and fears are gone.
hills to a bonfire night. Told my dog to sit just right. Cut her steak like might suit. Talked real soft, but skies can't go. She who pours and who toast. See three choir out train moves. She won't call, Oscar knows. Cheering on me, not cowboy boys. She said all the right things, but now no way. This one in news define me cause she got slavery woe, but felt my soul. The way kid was, it just felt cold. She said all the right things. She bought here through my English snow. Called my own truck, twined world of cool. I sang Maryland, she breathed twice. Said your voice, we say we're rats. She hugged me, spragged Sunday dress. I wore stands and said God bless. She stained me, I still have it. She beats train, I missed time. She said all the right things, like a major norm. But I need mess, my mind will form. She forecast 410, the soul away. But all me lights, it thorns this way. She was like a college boy. How my poor swain to cook your kiss high. It's just this. I say he is boss, well back. I real watch. She said all the right things with mighty blame. She left for calm, now wrapped too fast. So I drove off, no head, no stand. Just a board too off, full Jerry fit thing. Oh. You said work sucked and I'm done. Threw your boots in the back of my truck. Gas light on, but we rolled. Didn't care where, just had to go. Hit the road with nothing planned. Windows down, your feet on the dash. You laugh like you ain't in weeks. That sound felt just like peace. We got gone, no maps, no calls. Radio playing that old George Jones draw. You looked at me like, boy, don't stop. Somewhere past that diner lot, sky turned gold and all I know, we got gone and we let go. You popped open that warm Sprite, said this beat, sitting home all night. Took a wrong turn but felt right. That gravel felt like freedom's bite. We got gone, no maps, no calls. Radio playing that old George Jones draw. You looked at me like, boy, don't stop. Somewhere past that diner lot, sky turned gold and all I know, we got gone and we let go. We got gone, no goodbye.
The swing still sways, though no one's near. Steps creak loud when no one's here. Curtains breathe like they miss the sound of laughter echoing all around. The porch light flickers past its prime, still waiting like it did back in time. Nail in the wall, your coat long gone, but the space remembers what went wrong. It's the house that won't forget. Each room holds what's left unsaid. Paint may fade and boards may bend, but memories a guess that never ends. It don't forgive, it don't regret. It just remembers and won't forget. The clock still ticks, though no one wins. Your boots still mark the flooring lines. I tried to leave, but roots run deep. Even silence here don't sleep. It's not the wood or stone that grieves, it's the story trapped beneath the eaves, where love once danced and slammed the door. Now ghosts just pace the kitchen floor. Yeah, it's the house that won't forget, where the past still pays the rent. Time moves on but won't erase the shadows burn into this place. It don't move on, it don't reset. It just remembers and won't forget. It just remembers and won't forget.
You left your coat on my backseat. Guess you knew I'd find it late. Smells like nights we didn't sleep, talking loud about twisting fate. That old motel light still flickers red, like the things we never said. You were gone by 2 a.m., still hear your boots again. Don't come back now, I ain't ready. Heart still walks that line unsteady. You broke me sweet with no regret. Now I'm drowning in the words you left. Don't call me up like it's nothing. Don't kiss me soft, then mean nothing. If you're gone, then let it be. Don't come back to me. Saw your name light up that screen. Tried to look but couldn't breathe. Your voice still plays in half my songs. Can't delete what don't feel wrong. That street we parked is closing in. Every turn feels just like then. If you show I'll cave too fast. Some ghosts don't know they pass. Don't come back now, this time's real. Scars don't heal the way you feel. You burn that bridge with your perfume. Now I sleep in your old room. Don't smile like you remember. Don't stand out there in November. If you're gone, then let it be. Don't come back, don't come back to me. Time's real. Scars don't heal the way you feel. You burn that bridge with your perfume. Now I sleep in your old room. Don't smile like you remember. Don't stand out there in November. If you're gone, then let it be. Don't come back, don't come back to me.
Streets wind slow through fields of green. Porch lights glow where kinfolk's always been. Old church bell hums soft at break of day. Small towns hold my heart in their own way. Crickets sing as dusk begins to fall. Every face a story I recall. Small towns weave a life of simple grace. Roots run deep in every weathered place. Every name, each fence, a tale to tell. Grounds my soul where memories still dwell. In their quiet streets I find my truth, carrying the warmth of my old youth. General store with floors that creak inside, holds old dreams beneath the painted sky. Kids on bikes chase sunsets down the lane. Laughter binds what time can't break or chain. Hometown air still calls me back to stay. Small towns live in every step I stray. Will these lights still shine when years have carved their mark? Can their warmth still hold me through the lonesome dark? Small towns keep my heart no matter where I roam. Forever tied to where my soul calls home. All's home.
best at talking, never had much for fancy lines. But I still remember the way you looked that July night. You were standing barefoot, laughing on my porch swing, and I just kept smiling, too scared to say a thing. You never asked for roses, never needed grand parade. All you wanted was to know that my heart was gonna stay. I should've said it sooner, should've held you closer, should've let those words fall out like they were meant to. But I thought you knew every look, every move. I was never good at showing, but darling, it was always true. I should've said I love you before I watched you walk away. You packed up that old suitcase, left your key on my old stool. I sat there in the quiet, feeling like a damn fool. You were never asking for nothing I couldn't give, just a few soft words and a reason to stay and live. Now I talk to the night air, hoping maybe it'll reach all the things I should have told you, but never found speech. I should have said it sooner, should have held you closer, should have let those words fall out like they were meant to. But I thought you knew every look, every move. I was never good at showing, but darling, it was always true. I should have said I love you before I watched you walk away. Some men build fences, some men build walls. I build silence and watch love fall. I should have said it sooner, should have held you closer, should have let those words fall out like they were meant to. But I thought you knew every look, every move. I was never good at showing, but darling, it was always true. I should have said I love you before I watched you walk away.
She used to hum songs in the morning, now she don't even sing. Used to kiss me soft and laughing, now she won't wear her ring. I ain't mad, I ain't chasing, but I sure miss the flame. She's still in my house, but not the same name. She ain't her no more. Eyes don't lie, smiles just forced. She drinks red wine like it's water now, and I watch love just shut the door. She don't cry, she just fades. Talks like home but miles away. Yeah, she's still here, but gone before. She ain't her no more. Used to dance barefoot in the kitchen, now she scrolls right through her meals. She says I'm tired with the whisper, but I know what that really means. Maybe I broke her, maybe timed it. Maybe she's looking for something I hid. I reach for her, but she don't reach back. Only silence where we used to laugh. She ain't heard no more. Voice don't crack like it did before. She talks sweet, but the words feel cold. Like a script she don't believe no more. She don't fight, she don't stay. She just drifts every single day. Yeah, she's here, but not in the core. She ain't heard no more.
Used to sit on that front porch swing. Daddy's boots way too big for me. Mama's laugh from the kitchen screen. Even burnt toast felt like a dream. You held my hand through broken knees. Taught me please and taught me leave. I never knew what I had back then, till time turned boys into men. And now your handshake pouring tea, but still you steady me. I wish I'd said it more out loud, but I hope I make you proud. Back when I was small, you stood tall. Even on days we lost it all, Mama's hug could heal a storm. Daddy's talk kept my heart warm. You gave more than I could see. Now it's carved inside of me. Ain't no golden name in lights, just your love that guides my nights. I built a life 2 states away, but still call you about twice a day. Every win, every fall I take, your words are what I replay. If I ever get lost again, I'll drive straight where roads begin. Back to gravel, back to grace, where your voices fill the space. Back when I was small, you were near. Even when I wouldn't hear all those lessons I dismissed, now I'd give the world for one more kiss. You never asked for anything, still gave me everything. If I'm half the love you both have shown, I'll never walk this life alone.
Made some coffee, let it sit and cool. Watch the backyard like a quiet fool. No more footsteps on the kitchen floor, just my dog and sunlight through the screen door. Your old coat still hanging by the chair, like it's waiting on a ghost that ain't there. But strange how peace found its way in. First time I breathed easy in my own skin. I didn't rush to block you out. Just let the ache walk through this house. No whiskey nights or weekend calls, just me in silence down these walls. Didn't run to fill the space, just learn to move at my own pace. I took my time and found some grace. Read that book you left half done, tuned that old guitar under the sun, fixed the step you used to trip, found calm in every little bit. I didn't race to feel brand new, didn't need to prove I'm over you. No final words, no who was right, just gave the past a softer light. You were once my sky so wide, now just a name I say inside. I took my time and I'm alright.
Rows were straight and hands were kind, planted deep with hope in mind. But come the day when gold should show, no boots return, no scythe to hold. Rain had danced and sun had burned, the earth had done what it had learned. Yet silence grew where voices passed, the field remained, and seasons lapsed. Not every promise meets the light, not every seed finds hands made right. Some hearts bloom where none will last, like fields of time, just races past. Was it love or was it chance that led to such a still expanse? No answer came, just winds of mist through fields that time forgot to ask. So if you find a place so wide where growth still waits with wounded pride, remember not all dreams move fast. Some live in fields that miss the past.
Phone lit up past 2 o'clock, your name still saved, guess I never blocked. Didn't pick up, just let it ring, ain't sure what talking now would bring. Might have been drunk or just alone, either way it shook my bones. You said nothing in that sound, but I heard everything somehow. Could have been a hey or a miss me too, but I let it slide like I always do. Heart skipped like an old skip song, guess I'm still where you don't belong. Missed your call, but caught the ache. Some things ring loud, even when they break. screen back in my bed. All those what ifs filling my head. Should've hit back, but I just froze like we do with things too close. Maybe next time, maybe never. That dial tone still cuts like weather. You said nothing in that sound, but silence shook this heart around. Could've been a try or a last goodbye, but I let you go without asking why. Voice gone, but the feel still strong. Guess I knew it all along. Missed your call, but caught the ache. Some things stay loud, even when they break.
By the porch where the floorboards creak stood one chair that never speaks. Weathered arms, a rusted pen, the chair that faced the wind. Others turned to dodge the storm. It sat proud, though not worn. Time blew through like loss and sin. Still the chair faced the wind. It never moved, it never swayed. Through every dust, through every fade, like someone waiting to begin. That chair that faced the wind. Maybe it's not meant to rest. Maybe waiting is its test. Not every ending must reset for the chair that faced the wind. So if you see it sitting bare, don't think it's just an empty chair. Some hearts never fold or bend, like the chair that faced the wind.
Lines were drawn old and frayed. Mountains inked, the river stayed. But up was gone, so was truth. Just trails that twisted back to youth. Held it tight through dust and rain, looking for a path from pain. But every turn just led me forward on a map that had no north. Can't find stars won't show, and hearts forget which way to go. You wander far, yet never forth with a map that lost its north. It's not the steps that wear you thin, but wondering where you've never been. And every mile just feeds the myth of something real you always missed. So fold it up and let it fade. Some roads aren't meant to be obeyed. Truth don't need a perfect course, just a map without a north.
Yet still spin, but tell no time. Chimes fall silent out of rhyme. Face once golden, now turned gray. Waiting long past yesterday. Dust has softened every tick. Hope once wound it nice and quick. Now it counts with trembling song for the one who's been too long. Some things break without a sound, not with fire but slowing down. Truth can stall where hearts belong, like the clock that waited too long. Hinges creak with stories missed. Time forgets what once was kissed. Not all hours make us strong. Some just stay a little too long. Some things break without a sound, not with fire but slowing down. Truth can stall where hearts belong, too long.
Lit one up on the back porch rail. Sun gone down and the sky turned pale. You said nothing, just kicked off your shoes. I knew that look, you were battling the blues. You leaned back, let the silence speak. The swing creak once every time you breathed. I didn't push, just past you the light. You took one drag, said we're not alright. You don't cry loud, but girl, I know there's not just fire in your soul. You don't want love, you just want out. Don't need a hand, you just need clouds. Trying to burn off what I won't say. All that smoke keeps floating my way. Your phone lit up, you didn't flinch. Guess you don't hide your ghost like this. I pulled my hat, stared at my boots. You took the ash like a bitter truth. You don't raise hell, but damn it shows. That ain't perfume in your coat. You don't want love, you just want out. Don't need a hand, you just need clouds. Trying to burn off what I won't say. All that smoke keeps floating my way. Maybe we both ran too far to find something more than borrowed time. You turned away, I let it be. Left your light right next to me. Just want out, don't need a hand, you just need clouds. Every drag's just you slipping away, and all that smoke still hangs in this place.
There's a bend beyond the fences where the noise begins to fade. The road forgets its questions and the night forgives the day. A porch with just one rocking chair, no need for who or when. The dust hangs still, the sky turns bare where the silence settles in. Where the silence settles in. You stop looking back at when there's no more fight, no need to run, just the setting of the sun. Said aloud, but somehow peace and pain remain like stars behind a cloud. It's not the end, it's not regret, it's not a loss you can forget. It's breathing out what once was sin, where the silence settles in. Where the silence settles in, the soul just a quiet pair of eyes, just a quiet pair of eyes.
floorboards know the way to days, not by words but how they sway. Every creak a muted vow that time remembers even now. No slam of doors, no broken glass, just air too still for things to pass. Space is filled with all we meant, too quiet now to circumvent. Not the sound, but what it hides between the heels and fading strides. Truth's not in what the echoes kept, but in the silence between the steps. Regret walks light but never far, trailing hush like old guitars. No thunder ever mourns or weeps, just silence wide and far too deep. So if a hallway pulls you in with nothing loud and nothing thin, you're not alone, just where love slept inside the silence between the steps. Not the sound, but what it hides between the heels and fading strides. Truth's not in what the echoes kept, but in the silence between the steps.
Left the town before the dawn with nothing but a coat half worn. No plan, no map, just open miles and silent stretch for country miles. A crow flew east, a train rolled west. I followed, neither chose to rest. The road don't care which way I lean, it only shows what's left unseen. I traveled to stay still inside and let motion break the things I hide. Each mile unwinds a thread of thought from all the noise that time has brought. I ain't chasing gold or thrill, I travel just to stay real still. Some folks ride to find a name or run from loss they cannot tame, but I just walk to meet my weight, the part of me I used to hate. A diner blinked its neon light, I passed it by, no need tonight. Sometimes a chair is just a cage, no matter if it's wood or wage. I traveled to stay still inside, to let the past no longer guide. The dust, the wind, they speak no lies, just fill the gaps where ego dies. I'm not lost, I've had my fill. I move but I remain still. So if you see me on that bend, don't wave, don't ask me
where it ends. The road don't end, it only bends. And I don't break, I just suspend.
Picked them up at Palm 4. Wrapped in paper cost me $4. They were wilting, yeah, I know, but they smelled just sweet enough. Drove that Beetle 4 too fast to catch you for the porch light died. Held them out with shaky hands. Said, girl, just take these tonight. Gas station roses, all I had. A last-ditch hope in a plastic bag. They weren't pretty, but they were true. Like every damn mile I drove for you. You smiled like you knew I'd lost. What a little bloom I had. It cost gas station roses, that's how we hit. Said these ain't your best. I said they're all I had left. You kissed my cheek, closed the door, left me standing there wanting more. Gas station roses pressed and dried, sitting on your windowsill with pride. Maybe not what you deserve, but they held every broken word. I ain't proud, but I still care. Some love fades out everywhere. Gas station roses, I still remember. Gas station roses, all I had. A last-ditch hope in a plastic bag. They weren't pretty, but they were true. Like every damn mile I drove for you. You smiled like you knew I'd lost. What a little bloom I had. It cost gas station roses, that's how we end.
There's a hush that walks with every mile, louder than talk, softer than denial. It's not in words or second guesses. It lives where the road confesses. Between goodbye and what comes next lies a weight that time won't fix. No map can show where it has crept. The silence between the steps. It ain't the storms or the long goodbyes, it's the space where nothing lies. Not the pain, not what we've wept, but the silence between the steps. It ain't regret, it ain't hope, it's the part that just won't cope. And while the boots still press the dust, that silence speaks louder than us. So if you walk but still feel stuck, if every turn just feels like luck, you're not lost, just haven't left. The
silence between the steps. It ain't the storms or the long goodbyes, it's the space where nothing lies. Not the pain, not what we've wept, but the silence between the steps. Hung it high on the kitchen wall, ticking loud but saying nothing at all. Minutes running like dry sand, a clock without an hour hand. Used to set my life by its face, now it's just humming in empty space. No North Star, no promised land, just a clock without an hour hand. It's always moving, never sure what it's counting anymore. Like a man who tried to understand a clock without an hour hand. Some things still work, though they don't guide. Some wounds tick on from deep inside. It's not broken, just unmanned, that clock without an hour hand. So I stare at time but feel no pace, still waiting for a second place. Guess we all wear names unplanned, like clocks without an hour hand.
Wasn't made to feel a thing, not the cold or touch of spring. Just lay still beneath the sky while all the softer things passed by. But when the rain would stop and start, something stirred beneath its heart. Not in words, not in cries, just the way it held the skies. Even stone can miss the fall when the clouds would come to call. It never wept, but it retained like a stone the remembered rain. Some
beneath the guise of certainty. But even silence has a vein that pulses when it thinks of rain. So if I seem too still to care, too worn down or unaware, know I felt and I've remained like a stone remembering rain. Even stone can miss the fall when the clouds would come to call. It never wept, but it retained like a stone that remembered rain. It never wept, but it retained like a stone that remembered rain.
Windows down, it's 2 a.m. Ashtray full but breathing again. Laughing at things we said we'd forget, but here we are, ain't over yet. You said drive like we own the night, Midwest moon and them pink taillights, heart beating like a kick drum tight. Tell me why that felt so right. We were glowing on the run, dripping in sweat and borrowed sun. Didn't know what we were running from, but it felt like freedom, felt like young. Ooh, I still hear your name in songs, echoes in the air we're long gone from. We were glowing on the run, baby, maybe we were lucky ones. Blue jean rips and a crooked grin, told me secrets with a bottle of gin. Didn't need much, just skin on skin. Now all I got's this phantom limb. You said dance like we won't look back. I laugh loud, hard under attack. Those nights still hit me like a flash. Your ghost been chilling in my dash. We were glowing on the run, dripping in sweat and borrowed sun. Didn't know what we were running from, but it felt like freedom, felt like young. Ooh, I still hear your name in songs, echoes in the air we're long gone from. We were glowing on the run, baby, maybe we were lucky ones. No review's gonna hold you in, but I still ride with the shape of your grin. Call it love or call it sin, whatever it was, I'd do it again. We were glowing on the run, wild hearts beating with no guns. Didn't care if the world came undone. It was our kind of freedom, our kind of sun. Yeah, I still hear your name in songs. You're the echo I've been humming on. We were glowing on the run, baby, maybe we were lucky ones.
I stood where the water touched my boot, the soil soft, the silence mute. The current moved without a sound, but it took more than just the ground. I saw my youth float down that bend, a fading light I couldn't mend. No sign, no bridge, no guiding rope, just fading ripples and old hope. You can't stand twice
in the same stream. It won't recall what once had been. The river flows, it won't return. It carries fire, it leaves you burned. I carved our names in cedar bark before the sky turned cold and dark. The rain came fast, the names were gone. The wood remains, but not the song. Some chase the banks with aching eyes, but find no path where stillness lies. What's meant to stay will find its place, but not in water's fleeting trace. The river knows what we forget. What's out of reach is not regret. It teaches more than we deserve, a silent truth in every curve.
Old roads curve like questions left. Tires never turn, but dreams still slept. Clouds don't speak, but they recall hands once raised that dare to fall. Windows glare with no regret, as if the past had not been met. There's a weight in spaces bare, meaning built from vacant air. Stillness of the unseen sings louder than the truth. What we feel but never name outlives forgotten youth. It holds us where we're weakest. It lifts us when we lean. No sound, no light, no reason, just the stillness of the unseen. Some things aren't meant to surface, some truths just stay in dust. But somehow through the silence, they still remember us. Stillness of the unseen, in every glance that fades, it carves us into silence and speaks in different ways. If hearts were ever written, it's somewhere in between, the hush behind each moment, the stillness of the unseen.